quite frankly, we may be closer together than people really think in actually getting agreement that we can move forward on. I hope that's the case. There's been a lot of figures thrown out here and a lot of process things, but I keep thinking we got to bring it back home to what this is all about. We all have our stories. I got a letter yesterday from a farmer in Iowa. It really encapsulates it. I'm a 57-year-old Iowa farmer. I'm writing to voice my concern regarding my family's rapidly escalating health care costs. On Saturday, February 20th, I received a notice from well-marked Blue Cross Blue Shield of Iowa informing me that our health insurance premium will be increasing $193.90 per month to a monthly total of $1,516.20. This is a 14.6% increase and will result in a yearly cost of $18,194.40 for a family of 4. 10 years ago, our monthly health insurance premium was $373.50 per month for a similar policy, which had a lower deductible and covered 3 additional children. Health care costs are out of control, and as a self-employed individual, I feel powerless. At the current rate of increase, by the time I reach Medicare age, my premiums will cost $42,000 per year. As a farmer, I manage risk on a daily basis. Weather, weeds, insects, and fluctuating commodity prices. I have not yet found a way to control my exposure to health care expenses. Because of pre-existing conditions, I've been denied access to coverage under more economical insurance plans. Therefore, I'm stuck in an expensive pool and have few options. The best option would be for the U.S. Congress to pass comprehensive health care reform, resulting in affordable health care for all. The health of my family and the future of my small business depends on it. Sincerely, Raymond Smith, Buffalo Center, Iowa. Mr. President, we spent, now I hear talk about, well, we got to start over and do all this thing again. You know, we spent 1 year considering a range of ideas from experts from all over the political spectrum. 2 committees, the Health Committee under the able leadership of Senator Dodd, the Finance Committee under the leadership of Senator Baucus, held over 100 bipartisan meetings and walkthroughs to discuss this bill. Our bill contains over 147 distinct Republican amendments. Now, on the issue of health insurance reform, of the 10 key elements in the House bill, we have 9 of them in our bill. 9 out of 10, that's not bad. The only one that's missing is the health savings accounts. But 9 out of 10 are in our bill that are in the House Republicans' bill. Now again, those, what are they? You know, again, pre-existing conditions, we covered that. No rescission when you get sick, no lifetime annual caps, no gender-based ratings, keeping your kids on until they're age 26. That's in the House Republican bill. That's in our bill. So I think we're very close on this. Last 2 things I just want to address myself to is this idea that somehow we can do a little bit. We can take an incremental type of an approach. Somehow we can do insurance reforms, but we don't have to do anything else. Well, quite frankly, if we want insurance reforms, you can only do that if everybody's in the pool. You can only get everybody in the pool if you make it affordable for middle-class families and others. You can only make it affordable for middle-class families and others if you have cost controls. What I'm saying, Mr. President, and others, is this all hangs together. You can't pick one out and do it without doing it all together. It all hangs together. Cases in point. Some states in the 90s tried to do health insurance reform without doing anything else. And they found it to be a debacle because the insurance premiums skyrocketed. New Hampshire, Kentucky, and Washington were forced to repeal their reforms because of that. Case in point, Massachusetts in the 90s put in health insurance reforms without anything else. Individual market premiums doubled. 4 years ago, when they did their comprehensive reform and they put the package together, premiums dropped by 40% in Massachusetts. That's why you can't do this incremental approach. Every time I hear about, we're sinking, we're drowning in this country on health care. An incremental approach is like a swimmer who's 50 feet offshore drowning, and you throw him a 10-foot rope. You say, well, it didn't reach him, but we'll get it back in. We'll throw him a 20-foot rope next time. Then we'll throw him a 30-foot and a 40. By that time, the swimmer's drowned. And that's what's going to happen to Ray Smith and so many other families in this country. They're going to drown by the time, if we do this kind of incremental type of an approach that I hear others talking about.